Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the details. Today, I am not using a stamp set. I am using some of the supplies from the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle, and I'm using the dies in the embossing folder specifically today. All right, so let's get started. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to take a scrap piece of paper and you want to cut out your detailed snowflake, listen to me, sunflower out of it and set it aside. Then I'm going to show you how to take and use your die for the cutout, because this is inlaid in there, and you can use the solid one, but if you take and use your lacy one, the top part, and cut it out of that, you're not wasting that paper. You can use it as another layer for another card, or cut it out with the solid one and use that as a layer. So I have done that. All right, let me get this out of the way. The next thing we want to do is we want to take our embossing folder, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. We're going to emboss the bottom of this with this piece. So I've kind of lined it up here, and you don't really see over there, so it's no big deal. And then I'm put it in like so. And then that way you're not losing it up into there. And now you're saying, but you're going to get all that. I'm going to show you how to do it so that you don't. Now, I have learned that with my Big Shot, I can put, and I usually do this backwards from what they say. I take my cutting plate, put it on the bottom, and then tab 1. I took mine apart, just took the screws out, took it apart. This piece I'm going to put on here, and I'm going to put it way up top like so. And actually I'm going to go up a little bit further because I don't want to catch this edge over here. So I'm going to set it right up at that edge. I don't have to worry about that because it's not on the cardstock. And then this I'm going to put on top, and I'm going to run this through my machine. Okay, and there I have just the bottom embossed, not the top at all. So now we can put our card together. So your card base is, I totally forgot. There's all of that. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, let's put our piece together here. Now this piece is cut just slightly smaller. So what you want to do is you want to put glue on each corner, and you don't want a lot. You want just enough to hold it in place while you get your card set up. All right, so you're going to flip it to the back. Yeah, I used the right side. I was going, oh no, I used the wrong side. But I didn't. All right, so there's that. Now, this piece is going to go on here like so, and there's a very small border all the way around. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to add some glue. Now you got to be careful with that. And I'm going to add glue on the back of that pattern paper also. And if you're afraid that it won't stick at the bottom, just add some tear and tape down there. All right, so I've got that. Now you're going to take your piece of your other flower that you, oh my gosh, I'm having a heck of a time today. All right, take your flour and some glue and you're going to just take a sponge and dab it on. Now, I had done that previously before we started, and I'm going to show you a little hint. See these 3 edges over here? You've got the same thing on your die cut. So just find the edges where you have those 3 petals going up and lock it into place. It's so easy if you just remember, keep those 3 in the same area. I always try to keep mine to the left, and then I know to look for it and stick it there. All right, I'm gonna use some of the, I grabbed the glue dots, some of the ribbon. This is a linen type ribbon, and it is from the Forever, the Greenery suite. This is such pretty ribbon. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a linen, and it's just very pretty and soft. And I thought, you know, this card could use something pretty and soft. So I'm going to add my tear and tape to the back. Right, and I'm going to burnish it in and take my pokey tool to get the backs off, like so. And then what I take and do is I turn it to the front, and I decide where I want my ribbon, and I push the one side down, and then I use the other side to make sure it's even. I know a lot of people lay it down and try to put it on that way. I just find it easier to do that. If you're going to lay it down, use your grid lines to help you make sure. You'd have to put this on here and then get it perfectly spaced on there. All right, we've got that done. I'm going to take this back off. Oh, let me get my card straight. And this is just a Whisper White piece that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm going to use my bone folder for a crisp fold. I'm going to take my backs off here, like so, and I'm going to add some glue to the rest of this so that it sticks down real good. And then this is going to go on my card front, like so. All right. And then I took and tied a bow with that same ribbon. I think I like this side better. You see the bow a little better. So I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm going to put a glue dot to the right of that knot and another one to the left. So you have 2 glue dots on there, and they're kind of on top of the knot. And I'm going to stick my bow down. Then I'm going to use some of the glitter enamel dots. The dies and the dots and the embossing folder are part of my online class, Hello Fall. And I'm going to add some enamel dots to the back of this for some sparkle. And as you can see, these dots have been very popular with me. I have used them quite a bit, and there's a variety of sizes which I like. And there we go. And don't forget to do the inside and the envelope. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.